Hello everyone, hello and welcome back to Age of Engineering Let's Play with Jason McRae. So last time we did some preparations for our canola power generation, and today I am hoping to finish it up and produce at least 1000 RF per tick through there. It sounds like a plan. So without further ado, let's jump in. Alright, so I cheated in, well, I used commands to get the trophy for chassis. If you remember from the last time, I had a little bit of issue where I got the achievements, both achievements, but I only got a trophy for the sturdy casing and did not got a trophy for the machine casing. So that's all good, all fine. And today I am going to sleep, I guess. And we will be plugging things together. So let's go out, because I did, well, let's actually show you what I did. I did just one little tiny thing, which is I moved, well, I added one more pole, which I don't, well, which is going to be used, and I am powering those canola presses and the atomic reconstructor. And I see I forgot to plug this in. And also I will need to power this. It's something I forgot. Well, we'll get to there eventually. So what we want to do. First things first, I will want to kinda get the piping done. So we could use the lasers and stuff, but since I have the alloy smelter, I think I will go and make myself some Enduro conduits, because they are awesome. And especially for the Empower, it's going to work miraculous. So, the first things first. So, what do we need? I think I was getting some sand, because we need a thing. And that thing is conduit. So to get any conduits, we will need the item ones, we will need energy conduits as well, and I will need the fluid ones. But we need the conduit binder. So to get that, we need CF powder and some wood. And to get CF powder, we need stone dust. So to get stone dust, we can either get it from ore washing plant, which I don't have, or thermocentrifuge, which I do have, but I would need to process the ores, which I think I could if I have some. Or we can use the other stone dust from calculator, and that comes from extraction chamber, stone separator. Yeah. So I think I could build this extraction chamber, because we will definitely need that. We will need just some weakened diamonds, which I can get from diamond inside the algorithm separator. Some reinforced stone and power cube. I think I should have a power cube somewhere sitting, right? Or did I use that? No, I have the advanced one, okay. So let me craft the extraction chamber first, to get more stone dust, and also with that we will be able to get circuits, which is going to come in handy in the future. So let's craft that. So here is the power cube, then I should have the weakened diamonds there. Awesome. So weakened diamonds 1, 2, 3, 4, power cube and reinforced stone is a extraction chamber. I will need to plug it in with some power and stuff. And I can put it here, right? Yeah, let's just plug it into here. Right, so let's get what I have here. This is medium voltage. Do I have any medium voltage? I have a relay, but I don't think I have any more conduits. The connectors, yeah. So I need those. So I need some Restonia, some hardened clay, and copper. And is it iron for the medium voltage or is it aluminium? It's iron. Okay, I'm again running quite low on iron again. Jesus Christ. I always just go to do some mining and then boom, I am running low on some stuff. Just fun. Yeah. It's very, very funny. And I need 2 more of those, yeah. Crafting tables everywhere, so I don't know where to go first. Alright, so let's plug this in. I will need virus as well. Do I have them at least? Yes, I do have the MP coils. So let's connect this guy to that guy. It should be powering up. And now it's just putting the stone in and it will slowly... There we go. Slowly process it into some small dust. And also we will get occasionally the circuits. Alright. So that's that. And now I would definitely like to get the conduits going. So the conduit binder, we need clay, sand and the stone dust. So I have fair amount of clay. I have good amount of sand. So I just need to wait for this to happen. Jeez, this is so slow and I don't have any ores. Oh, well, I could just process a bunch of redstone. Yeah, why not? Just shove 18 redstone into the separator. It's going to do what I really need. And it's a little bit faster than this. Also, I will need wood pulp. So for that, I need a bucket. I will need water. I'm thinking about putting something here because just getting out to get water, it's annoying. Anyway, carpenter, some wood. This is how you get wood pulp. Also, the other way is using sawmill, but I don't have sawmill. So there we go, 16 wood pulp, nice. I have now enough. This is very slow. To make at least 1 CF powder. There we go. I will need some gravel. This and conduit binder. We'll get 8, which I can then cook. And this will give me 16 conduit binders. I'll also need the item pipes, so that means I need ender pearls and iron. Got it. So let's do this and these, because we need pulsating iron. Also, I will want energy conduits, probably the smallest ones, because it's just canola, so I don't really need too much of the transfer rate. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's make 2 sets. There we go. Nice. I'm getting loads of small stone. That's great. So let's get more CF powder. Now let's get more binder. 3 conduits, conductive irons. There we go. This. So that's for the energy. I will need 1 more, definitely. Let's turn this into the nuggets. And here are the item conduits. We will need probably more than 8, maybe even more than 16. So let's make 2 more sets. We'll see if it will be enough. Let's finish. Oops. That. And last thing I will want is the fluid conduits, for which I need nether quartz. And I will need probably 2 sets. Yeah, 2 sets of these. So I need 6 fused quartz, which is 24. Let's hide this. I don't need with me loads of this and that. This is, I'm going to put it here for now. Actually, it should, this is a better place to have it. Yeah, have it here in the Thermonic Fabricator. Cool. So let's get the conduits. So 2 pressurized fluid ones. Anything else conduit-wise? I don't think... Well, there are only these 3. I don't think I will need anything else. Alright, so let's go out. And actually I will need some more quartz because I want to make the reservoir for the cloches. But can do it eventually. It's not going to be a problem. Right, so let's sleep and let's do the plugging in. Alright, so the very first thing is getting the cannula into the presses. So, boom. And I want to go down, or let's go this way. Boom, boom. So this is going to be insert, this is going to be insert, and this is going to be extract. But I'm not going to set that up yet. I'm also going to plug this to... Oh, it's low voltage. Okay, I will do it eventually. Never mind then. Now I will want the fluid conduits. They will go like this. There we go. I'm going to set these to be insert because the barrels they auto output, so just in case I will not get the oil pushed back to the conduits. I could whitelist it. That's definitely a thing I could do. We'll see if I will need to. And then we want to do the same on this side, like that. And with this I'm going just to say insert because why not? Alright, so now if I will start extracting, oops, come on. If I will start extracting, the cannula will end up there. I'm going to set it to round robin so it goes here and there as well. And the cannula oil will flow into the fermenting barrels. Somewhat in theory they should be like evenly spread. And it will fill up the fluid placer. When it will hit 1000, it will place the oil down. So what I want to do is set this guy to detect current block, which is oil. So when this will detect the oil, it will emit a redstone signal and it will trigger the dropper and it will drop the crystallized cannula. So that's another thing what we need to do. We need to get the crystallized cannula seeds into here. So how can I do that? I can definitely run it on the same line. So... and I will need to get the normal seeds also there. So I think I will go underground a little bit. So we'll do this. And that. We can eventually like easily cover it up with facades and stuff. So this will be insert. But this is a problem. We are getting canola, which I don't really want. We want to get canola seeds. I could use a filter, or I can do it a little bit tricky. Actually, yeah. This is going to be even better, actually. This is going to be better. So I will whitelist only canola seeds, or well, actual canola from here, which will go into these two only. And then from the top, it will be extracting on brown, always. And the brown will go here and into those. So let's plug these in. I will also need this. So I'm just going to dig this up. Let's actually dig it here, because we want to get the canola seeds into the pedestals. And also we will want to have the power going, so let's just plug the power in. There we go. I will have a battery sitting like here somewhere, which will be getting the power from the MV, and then it will distribute it. But currently we are working with the piping. So I'm going to do this. And yeah, I need more item conduits. Yeah. Alright, let me get more item conduits. And also let me get, I don't know, 10-ish item filters, because we will need a lot of them. Alright, so I got some filters and things and more item conduits. I think the 16 is going to be enough. And also I'm going to connect these two together. There we go. I forgot to, well, whatever. I need a piece of dirt. Just to put it in. Just this. And I will need 2 seeds. One seed will go here, another seed will go here. And of course we will need water, which is just fine. So I want to now connect, oops, these guys. Alright. And also I can't do it this way, it's going to be just fine. There we go. Alright, so let's set the filters in. So the first filter is for the normal canola. It's going to be there. Let's just take one so I can whitelist canola. There we go. So on green, only canola will go out. Now on brown, only the seeds are going to go out. So there we go. And the brown will go here. Cool. It just dropped one and it immediately converted it, because as you remember we put the pressure plate there, so it stops from the dropper from dropping and it triggers a pulse for the reconstructor. We don't have this whitelisted, so the canola is sitting there just wondering what do you want from me, basically. Now I want to set these are going to also get the brown one. Also I am going to set this to round robin, so I make sure that all of the stuff will be spread out evenly. Yeah, we don't have enough seeds, it's just fine. So let's set these. Should have made the terrain sheet to be a bit better to do, but whatever. Alright. Insert brown. This one insert brown. So they should only really get not canola, but the seeds. So it will end up like this. And the middle one will require to have the crystallized one, which I can say insert on blue, and I will extract on blue from this. Right? So if I will take this, oops, I will do this. This will start dropping, it will end up in here. And it should do that. Nice. So now what I would like to do is stop this when I have loads of crystallized canola, simply because it will just keep dropping. Even if this will be full, it will just keep dropping, it will drop, convert it, it will stay there, and then it will vanish after 5 minutes. So I want to stop that. First things first, let's actually like stop it like right away. Just because. So I'm going to make a lever. Just for now, stopping it manually. There we go. So that's cool. Now the crystallized also will need to go into this dropper. So I'm going to do this. I'm thinking. You know what? I will probably use not conduits to get the crystallized there, or will I? Because I would like to have a buffer chest, and if the buffer chest will be full, it will stop dropping. Yeah, I think that's going to be nice. So I'll have a buffer chest, and then, so I will do it like this. So I will have the buffer chest sitting here. Yeah, sitting here, then I will have the transfer node going there with the filter saying only stack maximum of items in this place. Alright. So now we need to get the empowered canola. Let's sleep quickly. So I don't want to be shot into the butt. And let's also right away make the transfer node. Should have some transfer filters in here. Yeah. Alright, so I have the transfer nodes, and for item storage I can just use mini chests. They can hold only stack, which is pretty much what I want. So I'm going to put the chest here. I will stick this up. I will have the item filter there, set to single stack. Transfer node there. And transfer pipes. There we go. Awesome. So I can fill this place up. We don't really need this. Actually. Alright, so this one will be set to oil. This one will be set to crystallized. Just because I need to emit a redstone signal to this, and since I have the pipe in there, it would be a bit like annoying to make that happen. Right. So this is going to be insert on blue, which is the crystallized canola. Nice. And that should be ending in this guy. Let's put this back in here because I don't need it with me. Alright, so when this will be stack full, then this will be pretty much filling up. And I want to stop this when this chest is, well, maybe not full, like when it has like 30 canola seeds in it, something like that. Also, I want to set this up for the crystallized, for the empowered. So again, this, it will be single stack. And actually, I want to do it this way so I can cover it up. There we go, so I can put a dirt in there. Cool. So here I will need a little bit more the piping. So if I will have this going there, 1, 2, 3, the chest will be there, this will be there, so I need 2 more item pipes. So let's just cover this up. I'm going to leave this open so I know that there is something missing, and I can fill this thing up just like that. Right. And let's finish setting this up. So we will have a crystallized, so this is going to detect it. It will drop it there. It will turn into crystallized canola oil. This one will detect it. It will emit a redstone signal to this fluid collector. So it will collect it. It will automatically be placed into the fluid placer. The fluid placer will place the oil here. Then I will want to detect on this side that it has the crystallized oil. Also, I will want to set this to in and out. So in out, insert on blue and extract on purple. And the purple is going to be inserted here. Oh, I should set this to always active. And I don't need to do any like round robin for this because this is the only place where it goes. So it will be placed in the dropper. The dropper will drop it. This guy will detect it, emit a redstone signal to this. That. So this guy will pick it up, and then this is going to move the oil there. So this is pretty much done. I will just need to set up the dropping and picking. It's fine. So let's go and let's make 2 more transfer pipes for this. And let's also think about how to detect this chest being like, I don't know, maybe even I will have set it to 10 items or something like that, because this guy is going to have the 64. So honestly, I could even set it to 1, but it would just be too much. So yeah. Actually I'm thinking, yeah, I'm going to do it a little bit different, because if I will detect this chest being full, it will stop creating more, which will actually mean that no more will end up there, because we are putting the seeds, the crystallized seeds, into the 2 places. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set, yes, this is going to be blue, into this blue, but this guy will extract it on cyan, and the cyan will go into these. No, sorry, into this one. So this is the cyan insert. There we go. So yeah, that's what I wanted. Yeah. So yeah, transfer pipes. Also, I will need the reservoir for that, which means I need to go nether for some nether quartz, and then we will set up the item controller thingy. Alright, so I have the 2 pipes, I have 9 more fused quartz, so I just needed 8, whatever. Because I want to get cauldron reservoir. There we go. So let's go out. Let's sleep first. So I was thinking how to do it. The very simplest way would be using RF tools, but we haven't been into the end yet, so I can't make RF tools machines, even if it's just like a crappy inventory checker. I think this guy, the inventory checker, gives a redstone signal if the amount of items in an inventory slot exceeds a certain value. So that would be the best, but it requires the machine base, which is machine frame, which requires Android, so that's not gonna happen. So let's do this first. Also, let's connect this chest to those guys. Hello, creeper. I don't know if this is protected. Looks like it might not be protected. Yeah, I need to expand. I'm glad that I killed the creeper. So let's just do this and this. I can chunk load how many things, how many places I want, because I'm on my own place, so I don't need to worry about that. But I will try not to exceed the chunk load limits. So let's fill this up. Let's also fill that up, because we no longer need to go there. I will need to power it up, but that can wait. Is this set to... yeah, it is. This is fine. Yeah, we need to put water in and we need to enable the outputs. So I think any wrench will work on this, right? So boom, yes. And let's get 1 and 2. And we are getting canola seeds and stuff, which is being put into here. And it's being extracted to places. Mainly, the canola seeds are being extracted to there, right? They should. Well, they are not ending there. Yeah, they are going there and there. Cool. Exactly how I wanted it to work. I don't know if... like how much canola we will be getting, but I am hoping that we will be getting a lot. So, for this, since we can't do it simple way, let's do it a little bit harder with a mod that can be actually fairly powerful in detecting basically anything, logic things and doing stuff. So I will need a... do I have, by any chances, that little one single sapling for the tree? I don't. Alright, so let me go out and venture, and we are looking for one single tree. Yes. You heard it. I'm looking for a tree. So let's go that way. And it can be easily, very easily spotted. Like, there it is. Whoops, come on, I want to go there. So this is the tree I was looking for, which is a manual tree. What hit me? Oh, there is a beehive. Okay. Sorry, bees. Okay, let's get the lumber axe. I'm very sorry, bees. But I really, really want to get a manual tree sapling. Okay, I will leave it. Oh, did I get it? Yes, one sapling. That's enough. Because I can then grow it in my own place. So let's go back. Bonk. Oops. Oh, it didn't... okay, that's nice. Didn't trample on my crops. Oh, I wanted to plant this. So let's just plant it like here, why not? We have 14 crystallized chunks, we have some logs. That's enough for now. So I'm going to mess with integrated dynamics, which is, you can think of it as a redstone. Well, it doesn't really need to be only redstone. Basically, it is a logic mod. So you program the logic, you can detect all kinds of stuff. But I'm going to detect the inventory. So, what we need. First things first. Let's put the things I don't need away. Alright, so here is all, I think, it is all I will need. Oh, I am missing one more thing. There we go. So these things I will need. So I need a squeezer. I will need energy battery because integrated dynamics, it requires power. I will need logic cables, materializer, variable store, inventory reader, redstone writer, and logic programmer. It's a lot. So, but really, it's not that expensive. So let's start. Oh, and I forgot one thing. I will need a drying basin. There we go. So let's start from the main two things to get into the mod, which is the squeezer and drying basin. So I will need some iron, wood. So let's get some wood. Let's get some iron. Anything else? And I will need black ink. Do I have black ink? I don't. Oh, I have Black Lotus. Nice. I think I can turn it into black dye. Nice. So that sticks wood. Yeah, okay, that's all. Okay. I will need to like make the automation to pull out the circuits and stuff, but it was just a thing. All right. So I will need a block of iron. I will need a couple of sticks. So sticks, block of iron, normal iron. I think it's more sticks like this, and planks. That's the squeezer. And for the basin, it's 2 iron, black dye, and wood. There we go. So I'm going to put it, I can put it actually like, for example, here, yeah. So when you place the squeezer, you will see these little 2 channels. So that's where you want to put your basically drying basin. So I'm going to put it here. Then you want to put a manual lock into the squeezer and jump. Jump a couple times on this. Can be sometimes a little bit tricky. There we go. And when you will drop, you will get crystallized mineral. So there we go. To reset this, you just apply to it a redstone signal. So I'm going to place a button here. Boom. And of course, we need to not forget to put in the thing first. There we go. So let me get a couple of these. Okay, so I think I should have everything. Sleep. And let's put it together. So I also made myself some wire connectors because, as I said, it requires power. So yeah, sure, just make me burn, zombie. Ah, stupid zombie. Alright. So, we want to read from this inventory. Boom. We want to output redstone to this. And we want to connect it together. So I can just do this. Nice. Now, battery. We'll put here. Let's put a wire connector on it. Let's connect it. There we go. Then the materializer and the variable store. So variable store I will need to have here. So let's just put it like underneath, because why not? Can. There we go. So it's a little bit out of the way. So the inventory reader. If you right click it, there is a couple of things that we can detect. We can detect if inventory is full, if it's empty, if it's not empty, etc, etc. But I want to detect the inventory count. So I will put a variable card in here, and I've got a variable card integer. Now you might say, okay, so it's all just put it here. Actually, no. Well, I could put it in this, because here, this is a well, it expects boolean to be there, so true or false, but I'm putting number in. So I would be able to put it here. However, what this will do, it will emit a redstone signal. The strength of the redstone signal will be the same as the amount of items in there, which I don't want as well. So how to do that? Well, that's where the materializer comes into play. So I'm going to do some things. So first things first, let's just break the conduit, well, the pipe, because I don't want it to extract. And I'm going to put in 10 cobblestone, right? So now this guy actually references this, which is 10. So if I will put it into the materializer, oh, right, my bad, I need to plug the materializer to here. There we go. So you know what, let's put it underneath it as well. Alright, so I'll put this here, and as you can see it says 10, which is exactly this. If I will take one out, it will say 9, but I want to say 10. And I will put a variable card in here, and it will give me a static, so integer or number, which doesn't change, which I can use in my logic programmer. So if I right click, there is a lot of logic what you can do, but all I want is if it's greater or equal. So if this inventory count, which is from the chest, is greater than 10 or equal than 10, it will say true. There we go. So now we have a boolean which we can put here. Boom. Now it says that IDs could not be found. That's where the variable store comes into play. I will put this here and that there. Why did I? Interesting. Well, I guess we duped a thing. Whatever. So now, if it's 10 or greater, it will emit a redstone signal and stop this guy. So let's see it in action. I'm going to put this here. I'm going definitely to put out the cobblestone. I will just plug it back. And sorry if this episode is going a little bit too long. There's a lot of stuff to do. So I'm going to break this. And it's doing stuff. Alright, the transfer node is full, so let's see. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and that's all. Cool, it works exactly. There we go, it just took one out because why? That's a question. Where did it? Oh, maybe it... Oh yeah, it went here, right. By the way, these are working because I use the pedestals from my base, so I can actually get some crystallized cannula here. So that's why it, like, has power when there is no power. So... yeah. It works. It works. So now the only remaining thing is, of course, get power to this, move, well, trigger the placers, the droppers, the collectors and stuff, and move the final empowered oil into the generators. Which I think we are running low on time today. So I will do it in the next episode. So guys, thank you very much for watching this episode of Age of Engineering with me, Jason McRae. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to press the like because it really helps. And I will see you all next time in the next episode where I will be finishing this setup behind me. So we are producing lots of power. And then we might actually start thinking about trying to go to the end and killing the Ender Dragon because, well, we need the End Rods. Yeah. So take care, have a great remaining day, and I will see you all then. Bye bye.